Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to configure again AAA, and this time I'm going to do it on the switch. Okay, we did the last time we did the same thing on the router. We tested it was working, and if you haven't watched that video, please watch the previous video where we set up this environment. We tested the connectivity, and then we tested SSH both to the router and the switch using the local database was working. Then we configured AA on this server, and we're able to log in from the switch, okay, to the router. So we're going to do the same thing today. Okay, we're going to do the same thing today by logging in directly, by logging in from the user from this PC, PC. We're going to be able to log in to the switch. Okay, but now we're going to use TACACS. Okay, we're going to use TACACS. We use Radius on the router. So let's get into the switch directly and do the configuration for AAA. Configure terminal, AAA new model. Okay, that's how you start the AAA configuration. Now this time it's going to be Radius server, Radius server host IP address is 192.168.10.200. Okay, that's this server right here, 10.200. And then we'll provide a key. Okay, we provided a key, which was key 123. Okay, capital letters, enter. Now, next thing we're going to define how we want to log in. Okay, we say AAA authentication login. Okay, we're going to use a method called method one. Let's call it method one. Okay, we're going to use method one, which falls under group Radius. Okay, Radius, and if Radius login fails, we're going to use a local database. Okay, so what this means is we're going to authenticate using login method one, which is under group Radius. Okay, and if Radius server is not available, we use the local database. Okay, so in the same way, we're going to configure for enable mode. Okay. Authentication enabled. Enable mode is default. Use group Radius lookup. The same process like we saw previously. It just now is a Radius server. Okay, so if you take the previous video, you're going to see it's quite straightforward. Now we're going to do this. We're going to configure the line VTY. It's going to log in through the line VTY. Line VTY 0 to 4. Okay. We're going to configure the login method. It's going to be authentication, and the method. Okay, the method is method one. Okay, method one. We set the method one here to log in. All right, up here. Okay, we said method one is what we're going to use to log in, and that's okay. Enter, and that's it. Save. Okay, so Radius server. Actually, we can do show run just to be sure our configuration is there. So we have all the configuration right here. So everything is there. Okay, so now we're going to test. We're going to test this login using the database in the server. So going to the server. Going to use this time. We're going to use user 3. Okay, same password. So let's go into this PC. I'm going to do SSH to 192.168.10.2. Okay, that's the password on the switch. And we're going to use user 3. User 3. Okay. I'll say connect. Okay, that's the password, admin. 456. Okay, now we log in. We are in the switch, but in the enable mode. Okay, we don't have privileges for any configuration, anything. So I'm going to do enable. So we go, pass on to the okay. So it prompts for a password, which is user 3. That's how we logged in. User 3. Enter password. Same password. Admin 456. Okay. We're now in the switch with the privilege mode. That works. That's perfect. Now, as I told you before, the local database doesn't work at the moment. Okay, if I close out of here and I do the same thing with the local database login, it wouldn't work. Okay, so if I go here, 192.168.10.1, sorry, .2, I use user one. Okay, that was a user one was the local database. Okay, so if I do connect, comes the password. As we remember, it was Cisco 123. Okay, so it fails. That's okay. So we're going to do the same thing right now, but we're going to shut down the this interface here. We're going to shut down this interface, and now the local database should work after that. Okay, so I'm going to do right here. Let's go to figure, and then go to interface FastEthernet 2. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, turn it off. Wait for a few minutes or 1 minute. All right, it's been 1 minute since I shut down this interface. I'm going to try to log in right now on the PC. And the reason I said we should wait a little bit is because since AA is configured in these devices, if you try to log in immediately after shutting down the interface, it's still going to be looking for the AA server, okay? And it's only when it doesn't find after several attempts that it's going to search for the local database. Now we know it's been shut down for a while. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to try to log in now with SSH using the local database. Let me log in first to the router. Okay, 192.168.10.1. Okay, so local database for router is user 1. Okay, and the password is admin 123. Okay, admin 123. Okay, put password. It's waiting. It's still searching, but let's see. Okay, it prompted. So what happened is it gives us a long wait because it still searches to find out if that if we have a server available, and it's only when it finds that a server is not available that it permits us to log in with local database. Okay, that's why the long wait. Now I have to do enable, and remember we set the enable password to be admin 456. Okay, so that's going to prompt us for that one. Okay, prompts for username. Okay, username was user 1. Password is admin. Okay, okay, let me try it again. Enable. Okay, username. Okay. All right. So what happened is the it prompts me for username. Okay. When I log in first time, I'm in enable mode, so I put it the prompt when I do enable. It prompts for username. I give the same local database username. and it prompts a password. Then I give the password that we set for the local database. Okay, so not the enable password set it here. So kind of tricky there. But anyways, that works. I'm going to exit again just to double check. Okay, I'm going to just completely exit, log in again. So it's 192.168.10.1. Okay. Username is user1. It's a local database user. Okay. And remember, I'm going to log in with the password that was stored locally here. And I'm going to also log in to privilege mode using the password that's stored locally here. Okay. So login. So it's admin 123. Okay. Searches for AA server. Doesn't find. Doesn't find. Let's opt in. Okay. Now we'll do enable. Prompts a password. It's going to be user1. Okay. It's going to be user1. Okay. It's going to be user1. Now it prompts a password. The password is going to be the same password for user1 that we login user. So I'm going to say admin 123. It's not a try and error. It's just kind of, So we are in. Okay, it takes a little bit more time because AA configuration is set up in the router and the switch. So it basically takes more time to basically be sure that the AA is actually down, and then finally lets us in. So that's how it works. I don't need to test for the switch. It's the same exact same principle. So if I test on the switch right now, I'm going to see that it's still going to prompt. It's going to search for the AA server. I wouldn't find, and then lets us log in through the local database. And that's it for this video, guys. It's been quite long for the previous video. I just wanted to make this one as short as possible. So let's stop right here, and then thanks very much for coming to my channel to watch my videos, and talk to you next time.